everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Alex with Deep South Lures at Deep South Life, and welcome back to another episode of our Rig It Friday series. Today, we're talking drop shots. You know, a lot of people don't like to fish them. If I'm being honest, I don't fish them that much, but it is a great technique to fish those finicky fish that are not quite tight on the bottom but aren't really on top. You can really adjust your bait to whatever depth you want, where the weight on the bottom of that rig holds it down and you just got this bait floating in the middle of the column. So today we're going to go over what you're going to need, how to rig it, and hopefully get you on those fish. So as you just saw in the picture, there are a bunch of different weights that you can use for this technique. Everything from a dumbbell weight to a cylinder weight to a little teardrop weight. Or if the current's really crazy and you need a little more weight, you can go to the big boy teardrop weight, which this one's an ounce and a half. Different situations require different weights. If you're trying to get through some grass, I'd probably go with a cylinder weight because it's a slimmer profile. If you're just trying to bounce off of stuff, maybe the dumbbell weight will work better for you. So comment down below. Let me know what situations you use, what types of weights for, and educate us all, will you? All right. So, with that being said, the other thing you're going to need is a drop shot hook, which is typically a hook that kind of looks like that, where the bait's going to get nosed up in there, and it's going to hold it nicely in place. And your favorite bait, whether it's one of our Sonic Shads in a Juneberry color, or one of our other Sonic Shads in a watermelon seed. My favorites to throw around on a drop shot weight is going to be this style, because that little tail right there, this is our 4-inch sniper in a mortar oil. One of my favorite colors to throw around. That little tail right there, just so much action. Fish love it. Definitely love to use it. Or if you want to get crazy, use one of our white Sonic, sorry, not the Sonic Shad, the 4-inch sniper. And with these, you can do so much. You can take our Spike It scents, sprays, markers, color it up any way you want, send it up any way you want. Just another way to help yourself catch some fish. So, with all that being said, let's get right into it. We're going to grab our leader material here off my rod. Yikes. And the number one thing that you want to make sure that you do is make sure that when you go through and put your line on the hook, you're putting it with the hook facing the line, not backward. Because if you do this, your hook is going to be facing down on your setup, and that's not what you want. You want it to be facing up in your setup. The way to do that is to make sure you go with the point of the hook facing your line and going right into that hole, okay? So at this point, you're just gonna kind of set it where you want to adjust it. Typically, I'm about a foot and a half, 18 inches to 2 feet off the bottom, depending on how deep and where I'm kind of seeing the fish moving around in. So now that you got your hook where you want it, you're gonna come over here and you're gonna just create a loop, as I just did there. Let that hook come down to the bottom of the loop, like so. And then you're just going to take that hook and work it through that loop 3 to 4 times. 1, 2, 3. And what that's going to create is 2 sets of knots, one above the hook, one on the bottom of the hook, that are going to hold that drop shot hook in place. Always wet your hook. Try not to poke yourself in the lip like I did. Tighten those knots down. Okay. And as you can see, those knots are holding it in place. But more importantly, now your hook, as I mentioned before, is facing the proper way, which is up. And at the bottom, we're going to put our weight, okay? So there's your hook. Now, you're going to take your weight, whatever weight you're going to use for this application. Let's go with our dumbbell. You're just going to put your line through the dumbbell. So what I typically do is I'll just put one overhand knot. Reason being, if I get stuck and can't get it out, I'd rather lose my dumbbell than lose my entire rig, hook, and bait. So there's my dumbbell. So now you have your hook, you have your weight. That's going to keep this down pinned on the bottom. So if you're popping it towards you, that bait is going to stay straight, about 1.5 feet off of the bottom of the river, the lake, wherever you're fishing, okay? And last but certainly not least, take your favorite bait. In this case, we're going to use the motor oil. And you're just going to take this motor oil, 4-inch sniper, and you're going to find where the belly's at. So the belly's right there. And you're just going to nose hook it. Let's see. So show y'all. Just going to nose hook it right through the nose. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Right through the nose and onto your hook. Alright, so now you have your bait, nosed hook, hook facing up, and then your dumbbell. That's it, guys. That is your drop shot weight. Just that simple, just that easy. Cast it out there. You know, go to our website, deepsouth.life. Pick yourself up some of our Sonic Shads or some of our 4-inch snipers. They come in a multitude of colors. We're getting new colors coming in, so check them out. Guys, as always, love having you guys. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to come in your homes and share a little bit of what we love to do for fishing and our rigs with y'all. We really appreciate it. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscription button. Really helps us out. Share this with your friends. Share that knowledge with your friend. Contribute to the comment section down below. Tell us what your favorite weights to use on your drop shots. What your favorite baits to use on your drop shots. Really love to hear your feedback, guys. So once again, thank you. Subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And we'll see you on our next Rig It video. And as always, we'll see y'all outdoors.